Okay, so I got my Mr. Beer here. Okay, we're done with the boil. I'm gonna let this guy boil for 15 minutes. But the reason why I brought you down here, this is my stuff from last. I'm gonna try a pound of oats here. I'm gonna toast those guys in the oven. Just got done cleaning up in the basement. Down here, you can see we got my little stout. Hey guys, we are back. We're going to do the HLT right now. As you can see, I put my compression fittings on there. I'm not a plumber, so I'm hoping I did this right. But so I got stainless coil compression fittings. It's going to be at the edge of the kettle. It's going to be really close. Got the bulkhead here. On the other side of the bulkhead, I'm going to have the nipple and coupling. So I'm going to have to drill. Probably, I think I'm going to drill a hole here for the bottom and the top. And then the other bulkhead is going to go like on the side of here somewhere, so I can just do a roundabout deal. And I put my little elbow down in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's going to give me a lot. Hopefully that'll suck in that water. Probably should put some Teflon tape on there, which I'll probably do too real quick. So, to drill, of course, we got my little helper has to be right by me. Got my step bit on there. So the aluminum I'm not too worried about. But when I get to the stainless, the other two pots, that's gonna be pretty hectic. And then this guy, I'm thinking she's gonna be like right in the middle somewhere. So this is gonna be one bad looking beast when I get done. I'll see if I can get these holes drilled real quick, and I'll show you that once I get them done. Okay, there's the hole. There's the hole. I ran out of Teflon tape. So I don't know if I'm going to be done yet tonight or not. We'll see. That's what we got so far. That goes in there. Hook up into there. Let's see. We are on day 2 of this project. I ran out of Teflon tape. So, the other problem I had was when I put this guy in there. I don't know if you can see the difference on the shortness of that. This guy barely fit into here. See that? Causes me issues because that bulkhead needs to stick out a little bit. So, took my Dremel, slowly cut me a little piece off. So, got to do the bottom part now. And hopefully it'll go fine in here. I know I'm going to be tucked up against one side here. I'm just going to experiment and see how that works. If I have to cut it more, I have to cut it more. I'd rather be on the long end than the short end with this. So, experimentation. That's what us brewers are about. Cheers. Okay guys, the next step for these holes drilled, next step is put these bad boys in. Wrap them with Teflon tape. I got the top one done. Notice too, I got my bottom in here. I put Teflon tape in there just to hopefully get an airtight seal so I get a good siphon off the bottom of that. So, Teflon tape in here. Got my nuts, washer, from on the outside, washer, nut. All that's got Teflon tape on the inside. So yeah, now this guy's gonna stick out a little ways. That's fine. We're gonna put this on there, and then this. So that's gonna This guy's gonna be loaded up with stuff, but it's gonna look pretty cool. So I'm gonna do the bottom, and then I had to cut these guys off a little bit. So then I'm gonna put those on, this guy in. And I'll be back when I get all that put on. Okay guys, it took me a little longer than I thought, but she's in there. Let's see, there's a slight gap over there. I'm hoping that don't affect me much, but we'll see. Next thing I need to do is we're gonna ram that thermometer in this side, and then that input is gonna somehow come in here. I think I might just shoot it here and see if I can shoot the water around that. If that happens, if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to cut this back even further to give it a little bit more space. I got thinking about that. If I do upgrade the kettles, I can always put a coupling here, or see how far these guys extend out. I can extend that out with a bigger kettle anyways. So, just trying to make do with what I got right now. So the only two things I got left is thermometer and the other bulkhead. So then the HLT will be done. Yeah, those knobs aren't the straightest either. I should pay attention to that. Oh well. Yeah, this guy's gonna look like a bad mother when it gets done. Cheers. Alright, as you can see, I got my hole drilled right there. Next thing I need to do, Teflon tape on there. That's gonna go, I believe that goes in there. I have to read the instructions. That goes in there. And then you got the kit here for the rest of it. So I believe the washer goes in, and then this washer, and then that nut. I'll show you when I get it done. Alright guys, the instruction says put Teflon tape on there, which I did, then put the O-ring on. I need to clean that Teflon tape up, and then we'll assume that that goes in, and then the nut and the screw on the other side, the bolt on the other side, hold it in. So, see how this works. We'll go from there. Cheers. Well, I got to put on. Looks pretty much level. I don't care who you are. Those thermometers just make things look like you got some type of high-tech operation going on. So, you can see about 2 fingers between the probe and that deal there. I'm hoping that'll give me an accurate reading. Not be reading off this so much, but reading the water as it goes around in here. So now the next step is to get a bulkhead, and I believe the bulkhead I just may end up putting up top here, and depending if I can or not, stick this guy so I can flush that water around that coil. And that way I got some circulation going around this back side of this little tiny gap here. Yeah, I wish I had a bigger kettle, but this is just what it's going to have to work at for now. You guys look like a freak of nature right there. So my next job is I'm going to drill that bulkhead in, and then we're going to wet test this bad boy and see how it goes. Got the other bulkhead put in there. It is touching the stainless steel coil, but I'm hoping I can get that to propel around there like that. So you can see I got my elbow, got a Teflon tape on the bulkhead, nut, washer, washer, nut, bulkhead, coupling, and then a valve. Look at that bad boy. Alright, it's on to the leak.